guys, what's going on? Blossoms back. Welcome back to another episode of Sound Drives. I'm going to put a photo right here. Remember that? At the start of the year, I gave out a community poll where all of you guys could vote on what were the prize cards that you wanted the most and what were the prize cards that you didn't really care about. Now, I absolutely love how it went. There were over 20,000 votes that were counted, and the photo I'm showing you here is not my personal list. It's going to be the community list, and it's pretty interesting to see what the people wanted and what the people didn't want. At the bottom, which literally just says hot garbage, there were only 4 cards that nobody wanted. 3 out of the 4 have not been awarded. Only one being awarded recently, which was that Volvo. Now, I'm pretty sure that is actually sorted in order of percentage, so I think that Volvo being the last car means that it was the most disliked. I think that sentiment carried through to Nicholas' collection. I don't think a lot of people really gave a damn in that Volvo. I mean, like I've said many times, I don't think it's... Well, I don't think it's terrible. Like, I think it's a very boring prize car, but it's got a very low 0 to 64 standard. I'm going to be interested to see what I said at the start of the year about that prize car and what I'm saying about it now. But looking at the rest of the list, it looked like the community wasn't really interested in the Mazda MX-5 that was given out earlier on in the year as well. And the cars that people wanted the most ranged from the Copo Camaro to the Supervan, which was just given out, the Skoda, the Automobili, the Yamira, and some of the cars that people didn't really care about, whilst the upcoming prize car actually contemplating competition, if you see in the second lowest tier, are both the Mitsubishi go-karts. One's already been given out, and the other one is coming out at the end of the month, or I think towards the middle of the month. It's an X-Tri series, basically. So, and I can already tell that not a lot of people are excited about that. But anyway, that was the community poll. I want to take a look at what I critiqued on some of these prize cards. So as always, Blossom on the top is Blossom from the start of the year, and Blossom at the bottom is Blossom at the end of the year. So let's get started. We're gonna start off with the super rares right off the bat. I already skipped through like what I said about the rares and the uncommons. It's pretty fundamental stuff, you know. It's just like, oh yeah, I want it, I'll win it. Oh yeah, I don't really want it, I'll still win it anyway. That's basically what it says. So let's go into super rares. Let's begin. The Ford Transit, Jesus, I don't care. Like, I don't. Why there's so like what? Yeah, I mean that's true. I don't care, and I do not care about any of the super vans. 1, 2, 3, or 4. I have all of them now, besides the first one because that hasn't been released yet. But yeah, I don't really care. All right, this next one that I'm going to talk about, as you can see, I'm going to put my cursor over here. My camera kind of blocks this. The Hyundai IMAX Drift Bus. Yeah, I don't care about it, honestly. Let's see what I said. I feel like there's so many vans that are just locked away in the prize car territory. Is it because, like, oh, a performance van is such an interesting quirk that it has to be a prize car? Like, I don't understand. I don't care. I don't care about the drift bus either. Yeah, okay, fair. So that doesn't change after, you know, after 8 months or 9 months. My sentiment does not change about these vans. I do not give a damn about them at all. Why are they prize cars? Like I said, is it because like drift buses and race buses or vans are just so rare that they all have to be prize cars? I'm not sure. All right, next one's the Hyundai Veloster. Honestly, I don't know if it's been given out yet. Has it been given out, guys? I'm not sure. I feel like it has been given out and I've already maxed it, but I'm not sure. I think I put it in its whatever, honestly. Let's see. The Hyundai Veloster Rally Edition, again, like, whatever, man. It's 85, handling set, tires, real drive, whatever. MX-5, I love the picture. Yeah, fair. Okay, yeah, so I'm actually on Top Drives right now on my account, so I'm gonna check it out if the car was even awarded. It's RQ49. I don't know if we have. Oh yeah, it's been awarded. I even have it fully upgraded, as you can see in the small camera here. Yeah, man, it's whatever. We want it. I maxed it out. Never used it. Let's see how many races I got on my Hyundai Veloster actually. 0. I've owned it for 222 days. 0 races on it. Wow. Okay, cool. Okay, yeah. So we're getting into the ultra rares now. I decided not to even talk about the Peugeot RC Spades, which I accidentally put in pay to win all in. By the way, I did not want to put it there. But yeah, I didn't care about it. I said in the video I didn't care about it. It is what it is. The Alphas. I think all the Alphas come next in the Lancia. I'm actually really surprised that all of these cars came out throughout the year. I feel like I've owned these Alphas for a way longer, but I guess they did come out in 2024. I think all of the Alphas I would probably just rate an honest shot. I think they're all really good. I mean, like I said, it all depends on the MRA. I'm pretty sure that's what I will say in this video. It will be good depending on the MRA. Will it beat the Fiji? Will it beat the BMW? I think one of them, I think it was a Lancia, maybe, that was like really good, but then it got a slight nerf, or did all of them get nerfs? I can't remember. They're still decent. I think they're pretty slightly above average price cars now. We'll see where I put them. Yes, sir, I'll take that. I mean, if the MRI is as good as the other stuff, that has to be great. Oh, that was a mistake. I did not mean to put that in hot garbage. Can I move that? I can't move that. There's no, okay, so that's one thing I've realized. I don't think you can actually go back. I actually meant to put that in like pay to win all in. Oops. This one I would say a honest shot. And the only reason why I care about the 159 Alfetta, which I wrongly rated, the only reason why I put it higher is because I prefer the photo. The photo. Ooh, and the RQ50. Okay, we've not actually received the RQ50 yet, have we? And that is gorgeous. Yeah, that's a mistake. I wish I could move this. I can't. It's just stuck there. Oops. The Ford F100 Illuminator. I watched a video about this. I think it was like Marquez. Yeah, so this is a prize car that hasn't been released yet. I still think it's pretty cool. I would probably give it like pay to win all in. Let's see. This Marquez Brownlee, whatever his name is, like he reviewed this, and I mean, I'm not a fan of electric cars and stuff like that, but like I like the homage it's paying to. It's a classic resto mod, right? And like it's basically just a Mach-E, but like not ugly, right? Because the Mach-E is just disgusting. So like it's all right. And also I'm an American collector. I'm just gonna give it average. Like I'm definitely gonna max it out and stuff. But I'm just gonna... Interesting. So I gave it average. Okay, I'll tell you what now. 8 months down the line, I actually want that car a lot more than I wanted it 8 months ago. I do agree with what I said, you know, like I'm not a fan of electric cars and all that kind of stuff, but it is a nice homage and it's a nice resto mod. It's a good looking car. I would put it in the highest rank now. I think I would actually change that as a person that I would kind of disagree with. Yeah, I mean, it's not like an end-all be-all prize car, but I think it'd be a pretty cool one to have in my American collection. So yeah, I'll bring that up. Next one's a Ford Ranger. We were super close in getting that. I think that was supposed to be one of the collection prize cars, but then they changed it last minute because that is due for a stat change or something like that. Gonna be really useful nonetheless. 4-wheel drive off-road 24. Ooh, you know what? That Colorado ZR3, or is it the Silverado ZR3? That should be in this list as well, and I probably put that in pay to win all in. Or maybe it's not on this list because it didn't exist in the game yet. I can't remember. Okay, let's have a look. American Overdrive, did it come before or after this update? I'm not sure. I'm gonna duck some points for it just because it's electric. Yes, I'm gonna be that guy. Ford Ranger Rally Raid. Ooh, 74. Max it baby out. That's what, 81, 82 handling probably. 4-wheel drive off-road tires. Not too bad, especially considering that it's an Ultra. It's easy to upgrade. Yeah, not a shot for sure. Mitsubishi Delca D5. Ooh, okay. Mitsubishi came next. Again, this came out in some kind of collection series, I'm pretty sure. 4-wheel drive off-road, but it just didn't handle. I haven't fully upgraded in my collection, and I've never used it. So it would be interesting to see where I put it. I think I would put it in It's Whatever. I feel like I know that it's 4-wheel drive and off-road, but I know the handling isn't good enough, and I'll put it in whatever. It's Whatever. I wouldn't put it in hot garbage, but I would put it in It's Whatever. I'm pretty sure that's where I put it. 5 Rally. 77 handling, 4-wheel drive off-road. I mean, definitely not a car that I would love to keep just because I want it. And when I mean 77, I mean, you know, I'm seeing it when it's fully upgraded. I'm like gauging on how useful it might be if I have it in my garage, and the answer is not really. 77 handling is kind of garbage. It's whatever. Honestly, it's whatever. Okay, nice. There you go. I kind of agree with that. Max it out, but I don't think it'll bring me a lot of value. And the Primera is fantastic as well. We don't need to talk too much about the Primera. I know I want it. I still want it. I'm gonna put that at the top. Sure. Let's move on to the epic prize cars now. Skoda Octavia, 227 for a top speed. I mean, they gotta release this before the Auto Union, right? I mean, if the Auto Union stays at 269 for a top speed, then I would assume that the Skoda Octavia should come out first, and then that's interesting because they did not release this before the Auto Union, or now called the Streamliner. They've released the Audi. The Skoda has yet to be released, so it's gonna be pretty interesting to see what they do about that. But yeah, the Audi is fantastic. I can't wait to see what I would say about the Audi, but the thing has been fantastic since the moment I've won it. And then the Auto Union comes later, or Union. But again, you know, just not much of a thing for me. Useful. Maybe. Lancia Delta is a must-have. I know it is the same handling. I know it is the same handling as the Citroen ZX, but the Lancia Delta, in my opinion, I just like it more. You know, this is like a really personal list. I'm not telling you what I think is the best car that you should get for the unawarded prizes and stuff. This is my personal opinion, and that's why you can vote in it too for your personal opinion. Link. And did I say that it's the same handling as the Citroen? Because one is 85 and one is 77. Maybe what I meant to say was that they had the same kind of like style, like they were both 4-wheel drive and off-road. But yeah, did I just say that they have the same handling? Because they don't. An MPZ Black Label, cool car, not gonna be useful for me. 85 handling 4-wheel drive standard, just CT6 but worse, and that's what the Lincolns are. So contemplating competition. It is what it is. Ooh, this one, yeah, the Mazda, that's not been given out yet, and I think a lot of these 4-wheel drive off-roader cars they're not going to be given out anytime soon because they're just that good. You know, that and the Evos and the Lancias and all that kind of stuff. You know, forward drive, off-road, handles well, all specialists. Hutch probably doesn't want to release all of them because in the next rarity change, they're all probably going to go legendary anyway because they're specialists. Yeah, that's probably going to be it. So I'm just going to skip through all of these and move on to the legendaries. Okay, so moving on to the legendaries now. We just talked about a bunch of, I mean, we went through a bunch of epics that haven't been released yet, so there wasn't much to talk about there. But the Audi R18, so that's the next one. I don't know what I'm going to say about this, but obviously I wanted it then. I still want it now. There was nothing I could do to get that. It was a Koenigsegg 5x final. I had 5 legendary Koenigsegg's. Wasn't enough. That kind of sums it up perfectly. It wasn't really a Koenigsegg 5x final, to be honest. It was more like a Regera or Agera RS final. That's a final, yeah. Great car, man. I know I put in pay to win all in. I didn't go pay to win all in clearly because I didn't open all of the packs, but I was just so far gone. I wasn't even close. I had one good Koenigsegg and the other 4 were terrible. So it'd be like that. Didn't win it. Fortunate.
Audi R18. Oy. I mean, this one's coming out next, right? This was literally coming out next.
Oh, okay. Well, I recorded at the time where it was coming up next. I did not know, but forgot about that.
The Colonia is pay to win all in. I want to get the Colonia. Trust me, I want to get the Colonia. Audi R18 though, I think I'm on a shot because like if it's all in, I'll go for the Porsche 919 hybrid, which we'll see later.
Ooh, interesting. So I didn't put it in pay to win all in. I went for on a shot because I was thinking about the 919. Oh, okay, fair enough. Well, 919 hasn't been out yet. Automobile's next. I wonder where I'll put this. I think I'll put it in on a shot as well.
Sure. Automobile Pininfarina Battista. I love how they look and they remind me of the Ferrari SF90s. But like, you know, it's 4-wheel drive, it's performance tires, handling sucks on those cars. Top speed isn't the level of Koenigsegg. We don't know what the MRA is going to be. The strongest thing about the automobile Pininfarinas are the 0 to 60. So if the MRA is really good, like Koenigsegg MRA, it'll probably beat the Koenigsegg's or maybe be equal to the Koenigsegg's. Well, without RQ, you want it to be the Koenigsegg's, right? Or a Hennessy Venom F5 or something like that. You want to beat it at least quarter mile and half mile.
Well, now we know that the MRA is good, but not good enough. So it does not beat the Koenigsegg's. It is a good dragster, but especially since they released the Yamera in the same year, Battista, good, not great. I'll probably put it on a shot, but nowadays, honestly thinking about it, having this in my collection, it's like contemplating competition. Like it's kind of just a little above average level. I use it in talent events and that's about it.
They're definitely not winning on the 1 miles because that 0 to 60 of 217, I mean, the top speed of 217 probably isn't that high compared to things like Koenigsegg's and even the Hennessy's. It's a good looking car. It's a good, like, I'll give it an honest shot. I think the next one's another Battista. Yes. Yeah, both of them honest shots.
Yeah, fair enough. And I'm waiting for that Battista anniversary edition to come out because I feel like that's just going to be better. Same 0 to 60, probably just slightly better MRA, handles a little bit better. If both of those cars end up having the same, like, identical MRA, then it's pretty clear that the yellow one is going to be drag spec, and then maybe utilize more of the handling on the anniversary edition and go 2-3-3. That's if I win both of them, but, you know, that's one thing to consider. Next one coming up is Brabham. I guarantee you I probably said something like I don't care. And honestly, I want it. I forgot that it even came out this year. I don't even use it. So yeah, I don't care about that one.
Brabham BT62. Contemplating competition. You know, it is what it is.
Oh, contemplate. Okay, I was kind of nice to it. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what, in terms of how useful it's been for me since I've won it, not useful at all, like bottom tier.
Same with this Bugatti. Don't like how it looks, so I'm just going to skip through that. The Devo I actually quite like.
Yeah, Devo I do like, and I've said it many times. Didn't get it because I didn't have a Borrego. Really annoying. I won the Bugatti that came before the Cento Dieci, the one that I didn't really care about. Devo I actually cared about. I feel like I might put that in pay to win all in, or maybe just even an on the shot. I didn't get it in the end though, but let's see what I got to say about it.
The thing is, right, I also like the looks of the La Venture, whatever it's called, the black one. But like, I didn't like it enough where I was gonna break the bank and try and get it. And for those of you that know, I didn't even get it. Like, I didn't win it, and I didn't really care in the end. Even though I liked how it looked. I like how this looks, and it's kind of like, it's kind of the same situation. It's like, you know, if I don't win it, it's not really that big of a deal. I'll give it an honest shot, but like, I'm not gonna break the bank to try and get it. Like, it's a cool car.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. I mean, that's exactly what I did in the final. I gave it an honest shot. I didn't break the bank. I didn't open a lot of packs, and I didn't upgrade a lot of stuff. Yeah, okay, fair enough. I kind of wish I got it though. I'm not annoyed that I didn't get it. I'm just, I mean, I don't regret that I didn't get it. I'm just a little annoyed. Yeah, there you go. Copo, yeah, didn't get that, and that's annoying. It'll be interesting to see what I say about this one.
Camaro, I mean, yeah, I could put it at pay to win all in. I don't think it'll ever come out though. Same thing. I put all the drags there, the Mustang included as well. I'm not sure if that comes next.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. I never thought that they would ever come out because when I was recording this video, it's been like 5 years and counting, and they've never released the couples. They finally did release one of them, and they're doing Hutch is doing everything in their power not to make them useful. They would make muscle car events and then make it like all wet, so you couldn't use that in slicks or anything like that. Or a muscle car event where it's dry, but it's like, you know, all twisty or something like that. Or there's a fast circuit or a twisty road, or there isn't a drag on every single track set. Cars, insane. Seriously, never got it. Really annoying. Yeah, I didn't say more about it because I just didn't believe that it will ever come out. But guess what? It did. Next one, Citroen 1919. Oh God, what am I gonna say about this one, huh?
Oh, that thing? No, that thing's garbage, bro. I don't give a shit about the Citroen 1919. Why is that even a prize card, dude? It looks disgusting.
Yeah, fair enough. I'm probably gonna say the same thing about the Volvo. Okay, I know the Citroen C4s. Those are coming up next. I don't think I care about them too much because main thing is the handling, 88. I wanted the Skoda because the Skoda handled the best at 90. I feel like I'm gonna say the same thing here because it doesn't have 90 handling or even 89 handling. It's just not an apex predator of an off-roader. It's just a chicken. It's an omnivore. Like, it eats meat, but like it's worms. You know what I mean? Let's see.
Citroen C4 WRC. I mean, yeah, an honest shot. If it's four-wheel drive off-road tires and handles pretty damn well, I'm always gonna give it an honest shot.
Okay, fair enough. I was a lot less savage for those two, I guess.
DS3 is the same story. Like, I don't like them as cars, right? Like, they're not gonna be pay to win all in because I don't love them. I don't have any, like, you know, emotional connections to these cars. But like, I know that they're really useful, so I'm just gonna put all of them in honest shot. Actually, I would have put in these in Xantia down one because I assumed that off-road tires, but I had a second look, all surface. So I actually don't really care if it's all surface. Mach-E prototype. Don't care. I don't care.
Yeah, I don't. I really don't. This next one coming up though, I need to win that. I mean, it's not been released yet, but the fact that we didn't win the Cobra, the Capo really sucks. So we need to win the Cobra just in case, you know?
Ford Mustang Cobra. I care. There you go. Next up, if this thing is gonna load, Ford R200 Group. Dude, I really wanted this. Dude,
yeah, I actually really want that too. Although it got a nerf in handling, I still really want it. It's just cool.
When this had like 90 handling and then they nerfed it before they even released it. 81, I mean, it's kind of mid now. I'll just give it an honest shot with all the other off-road tire cars and the one all-surface tire car that I mistakenly judged.
Oh, Supervan's up next. Okay, well, I didn't rank the Ford as high as I thought I was. But yeah, if Supervan is up next, we won it, right? Literally early on this week. I didn't really care about it. The only reason why I wanted to win it was because it was going to be the next best British dragster, and I didn't own the Avia. I'm not sure if I mentioned that in this video, but as itself, as a super van, I never cared much for it. I think I'm gonna rank it maybe mid or lower than that. I feel like I might give it mid. Maybe even an honest shot if I was looking at its stats, but at the car itself, without the stats, yeah, definitely a car that I don't care about.
Ford Supervan 4. Yeah, don't want that. I don't care. It's disgusting.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, okay, so I'm a lot more savage with some things than a lot less savage of others. Next one's a Hyundai. I didn't win this one. All surface tires. I'm probably gonna put it mid-tier, below the Citroens, below the Ford, and with that Citroen Xantia, which I put in the wrong slot for this video.
I hate it. Hyundai Veloster Rally Car, all surface tires, not that interested. See, this and the Citroen Xania is where I would have put them together.
Okay, yeah, fair. I agree.
But like, I assume that that off-road tires, that's why it's there. And I can't move it. I wish I could. The Fabia looks pretty good though.
Yeah, Fabia looks good because it handles more than the Citroen. So let's see where we rank this one.
I'm actually gonna put that in all in. I mean, as long as it stays at 90 handling, like that's gonna be cream of the crop for me. Koenigsegg Gemera, HV8. An honest shot, like, I like it. 767B, it's whatever. Mazda RT24, it's whatever.
Okay, well, yeah, it truly is whatever, to be honest, because both those two cars, I'm pretty sure they've already been released, and I did not win any of them because it's whatever, you know? Like, I don't think the requirements were good in my favor, and I just didn't bother. So, yeah, it's whatever. I know I'm gonna say, I like triplets, right? So, that Mazda, I'm probably gonna say it's whatever, because I said that for the first two legendaries.
RX Vision, again, it's also whatever. I never
okay, there you go.
cared about any of the Mazdas. The McMurdy, whatever it is, like, it's good, but, like, I don't really care. I mean, like, obviously, it would be dumb to not give it an honest shot, because that might be the next best thing in the entire game. So, yeah, I just don't care about it as a car. The Lancer Evolution 10 MR FQ44.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting what to say about this one, because it is better than the Evo 8 that I have fully upgraded. But then again, will I ever fully upgrade this car? Probably not. Yeah, I don't know where I rank this one. Maybe on a shot or one below?
40. I'm a saloon collector, so I'm all for it, honestly. Medium ground clearance,
Okay,
handles
fair.
well. Mitsubishi Lancer.
Yeah, I really wanted this. Again, another prize card which came out recently. I already have my cursor on the all-in, and I see that. I did not go all in on this, unfortunately. Again, I did not have the cars. I simply did not have the cars. Let's see what I say about this, because I didn't go pay to win all in the end. I really wanted it. I really did. But yeah, I was just so far away from the sun. Like it was gonna be like a minimum $350 investment. I couldn't be damned.
WRC05. I'm a fan of the Lancer rallies, so like yes. Mitsubishi MIEV Evolution 2. Super light. Yes. I mean those two cars are just kind of like they're. I have no.
Having both of those cars in just the category, I feel like that was me being nice.
No connection to that type of car. It doesn't look like a car. It looks like a go-kart. Radical RXC is the same story. I can't remember if the orange one or the blue one is better. Let's have a look.
I wanted to say blue, but I guess yeah, no, the blue one is better. Yeah, because the blue one now is like RQ100, isn't it? Like, yeah, okay. Oh, now we get to see what's left as well. So everything here has been awarded. Okay, and out of everything here, I've won both the Radicals. I did not win the Rimac. I won the Volvo and both the Zenvos. So it's gonna be interesting to see where I put, especially that Volvo. Let's see.
I want the one that's better. So I'm gonna go with that as the mid tier, and this is a slightly higher tier because it handles better and is a lower 0 to 60.
Yeah, so the blue one did get an RQ upgrade. It is RQ100 now. While the orange RXC stayed 98. So interesting stuff.
Rimac E-Runner, I don't care that much. Again, only ranking it really high just because it could be really good. Don't care about that. It's 84 handling for just standard. And the Zenvos. Look.
Okay, yeah, I didn't even say anything about the Volvo. Okay, cool.
The thing about the Zenvos is that they have really gorgeous photos, but that's it, right? Like they have really nice photos. Their stats, they could be good. 2.494, 2.291. Actually, I just realized something. Where's the Porsche 919? Did I not add the Porsche? Well, of course, if the 919 was here, I'd be paid to win all in. I would put the Zenvo Aurora Agile, maybe. I paid to win all in just because it handles a little better, 104 when you max it out. The Aurora Tour, though, I feel like it's just... It's kind of overrated because it's four-wheel drive. We know this. We know this is common hush knowledge, right? Like if it's four-wheel drive, it's just gonna have higher RQ. Mid. I'm just gonna give.
Okay, that one. That one kind of backfired in my opinion because that Zenvo Aurora is fantastic. The Tour is fantastic, especially for someone that doesn't own the Rimac. This is like the next best thing for me. It's fantastic. So I kind of regret rating that as low as I did. Now in hindsight, I think I would have put it at the top. I do use the Tour a lot more than I use the Agile, and the main reason is because for the Agile, I still have the Hennessy to replace it. So the Hennessy is better. But for the Tour, I don't have the Navera to replace it, so I have to use the Tour. So yeah, I would probably swap those two Zenvos around. My Zenvo Aurora is really useful, I would say. 293 races since winning it with an 84% win ratio. That's what I got in my garage right now. So the Tour for me has 293 races. The Agile has 220. So okay, they're both in the 200 plus ranges, but I do believe that the Tour is just a little bit more useful. Yeah, just about 70 more races. Then also another thing to take into account was I do believe that my Aurora Tour is a lot younger than the Agile. It is. So that's another thing to consider actually. So I would I'd swap those two around, but overall, yeah, it's pretty interesting to see what I have to say about some of these prize cars. I might do another video like this. I might do another mass poll for you guys to vote on, because obviously now we have those American Overdrive prize cars, those European Grand Tour prize cars, and also the European Grand Tour Lamborghini Edition prize cars that we can add to the table. And a lot of these cars have been, awarded already. So some pretty interesting stuff. Anyway, guys, that's gonna be it for today. Let me know down in the comments below. What did you think about the overall vote? I'll show you the overall vote right here. 20,000 of you guys, well, not 20,000, but it received 20,000 votes. I think 500 of you guys voted on this poll. But anyway, guys, that's gonna be it for today. I hope you guys have a great day. I'm gonna stay safe, wash your hands. I'm Blossom out. Peace.
Bro, this song just makes me so happy.
Me too.
Imagine being Asian in the 50s, looking nifty, leather jacket, looking sleek, look like Presley, look so deadly. Got a jukebox back at home, feeling jazzy, turn it on and play it slow, like the movies with the ladies.
They so fine.
Imagine being Asian in the 50s, looking nifty, leather jacket, looking sleek, look like Presley, look so deadly. Got a jukebox back at home, feeling jazzy, turn it on and play it slow, like the movies with the ladies.
They so fine.
Sit back, relax in my Bonneville
Pontiac.
Hold tight all night, cruise to Jacksonville
Atlantic.
Blonde hair, don't care.